Hello and welcome back to the channel. I'll be playing 10-minute rapid games and explain my thought process during the games, and hopefully the video is going to be very instructive and helpful for you. Let's play the first game. We are at 2116, which is my highest peak ever, which is really dope actually. I'm really aiming to reach 2300, this year. I know it sounds crazy, but this is what I want. And one thing that I actually find very helpful setting for you guys, always set the settings to be minus 25 points plus 25 points, because you don't want to be, paired with someone super high rated and obviously not someone really lower rated. So you always get matched against people who are really close to you. He's gonna play. Okay, he wants to go for the exchange. Carl Khan. I think we develop. Is he gonna try to play this? Okay, I've never seen this before. Like never. Should I take the center with e5? Should I not? I mean, e5, strike like this, I go here, e5, what can he do? So after e5, mostly is going to castle. We're going to play bishop d6, they're going to be hit with this move, bishop to b8, and strike him. e5, castles. What about a6? Because whenever he plays rook here, I have bishop here, but then he can push, or maybe he can take, and after I take, he can pin us. e5, castles. What about just a simple bishop e7, puts the rook there, and I can push to attack the knight. Maybe that's helpful. I don't know. I see center, I take the center. This is what I'm supposed to do, right? Follow opening principles. I hate bishop d6. Even bishop d6 defends the pawn, but is threatened by this move knight to b5. And also, this pawn can be targeted because the knight and bishop indirectly looking at the pawn. So maybe bishop d7, castle. Alright, aiming to go here makes a lot of freaking sense. Should I play h6? If I played h6, because after bishop to e7, bishop here castles, there will be bishop takes, and this could be targeted in some way. Yes, I can play bishop to e6 if I want to. I don't think I'm supposed to play, passive moves, so I guess the move is bishop to e7. Bishop to g5, castles. Okay, let's just castle as well. If he didn't play this, I think I'm going to play h6. And if he did, he's trying to remove the knight, the defender of this pawn. But I guess I have rook to e8. Make sure I have, the center pawns protected. Queen c7. Okay, aiming at my pawn. I cannot go for this. That's good. So if I push and he takes, pawn takes. That's just okay. This takes. There will be queen takes. After queen takes, knight takes, rook takes. There will be a check, but it's not going to be checkmate or anything. He can technically just block. Okay, so this pawn is targeted. What should I do? Bishop to d6, knight to b5, which I hate. Bishop to b8. So bishop d6, knight b5, bishop b8, and knight, bishop to g5, h6, bishop takes, queen takes, pawn lost. So bishop to d6 might be bishop here, bishop back. There will be takes, and if I take back, I'll lose this pawn. That's interesting. So what if I played in d4 first, attack the knight maybe gets here, attack it one more time. So this, and then I play this move. Potentially, right? So I'm attacking the knight. If he win here, I'm really happy because maybe I take, he takes back with the rook, I get the development. Hold on, something happening. Takes, rook takes, I have this f5 move and I can strike in the center. I think I should take, and I should not be thinking this much. If he takes with the pawn, his bishop is stupid. Okay, that's why he took with the rook. So now he's trying to win this pawn, but if I played f5, the rook has to move, but probably going back. I'm gonna push, takes, wait, f5 he goes back, push, takes, rook takes. I don't think so. But I think f5 is needed because if you wanna control the board, you might as well just push some pawns. Okay, so this pawn is targeted. We have bishop to f6, which is fine. We have queen c7, but we have to be careful of some sacrifices. Everything's defended. So I think queen c7 is fine. He's going to try to open up some lines to get the rook there. I don't want that. What should I do? Pushing is not possible right now. Just bishop f6? Maybe bishop f6. Just gonna try to go here. I don't think so. I think bishop to f6 is not a horrific move. Now he's gonna try to move the knight to target my knight and try to attack this pawn even more. Okay, bishop moves. Fine. We should put the bishop somewhere good. Like bishop here, that could be something. Maybe just rook, maybe just rook here. Maybe trying to push, takes. We're gonna have too good of a center. Queen moves there. Okay, I don't know what he's trying to do. Maybe he's trying to go for this. I have h6, but would he sacrifice? I don't think so. It's too stupid. E4 takes. The knight has to move. Knight moves here. We could take back with the bishop. I don't want to. I don't want that to happen. So should we play something good? Bishop to e6. Knight jumps there. I have bishop here. He can technically take and I take back and it's still fine. I think let's go bishop here. I'm wasting too much time. This guy is just playing on my time, which is very annoying, but I guess I have to deal with that. So I can technically take. Queen takes a blunder because of the move e4. Right? I'm attacking stuff at the same time. Should I take, though? I think I should take. If he takes with the pawn, I mean, maybe we have something jumping there. If he took with the queen. Okay, so he took with the pawn. This pawn, is it free pawn or is it a poisonous pawn? I mean, I can technically take. Can he target my queen? Yes, he cannot, because I can take this knight. So after takes right here, he does have some stuff. I can go all the way back. This, can he take? Well, I can just, hold on. So he takes right here, and he takes a take back with the knight. He can take here, but I can go here. So I guess this is a free pawn. Should I take it, though? Well, let's see. That's why there's a game review to learn from your mistakes. Knight jumping in, trying to target my knight makes a lot of sense. What should I do actually here? What should I do? Is aiming for my bishop? I don't think so. It's not a good move. What about h6? If he takes, I take back. Bishop sacrifice and I take. Queen takes, bishop goes back. And I lose the rook. What am I talking about? What am I even thinking about? What about this move e4? If he wants to push. I think e4 is fine. Blocking too many stuff, opening up like this. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. If he wants to take, I mean, my bishop, yes, it is a good bishop somehow, but I don't know. I mean, also his knight is pretty annoying. So if he wants to give me the knight for the bishop, I'm down. I'm going to double up. We have something. We have up a pawn, but we're down 50% of the time. Like he's really having a lot of time on me. Okay, I guess queen here. Maybe queen here is even better because bishop there can be pretty much annoying. I guess I just have to go here. Will I be attacked? I don't think so. Let's go here. So everything's technically defended. Oh wow, there's bishop takes right here. There's bishop takes. I don't think he's gonna blunder that. He's not blind. Yeah. We can take with the queen if you want to, but then it's gonna blunder this. So let's just take with the rook. Everything's defended. Maybe just ooh la la, a knight here would be beautiful. Beautiful stuff. But knight here, push, knight there, takes. Yeah, he's lining up some attackers. Makes a lot of sense. I have knight here to go here to attack this twice, attack the rook. Maybe this move makes sense. Right? But then he's gonna push. I can go here. I cannot take actually. It's defended. Should I play just b6? Just play b6. No need to stress it. We can play this like this. We can play also rook d8 to attack this bishop twice. I'm not going to take. That was a horrific move by him. Now, this is a protected passed pawn. Very, very bad. Very bad. Like, very, super bad. Okay, let's go here. Let's attack this bishop. If there's a way to pin this rook, I would go for it, but I don't think there is. Maybe a beautiful move, knight to a5, trying to lure in this move. What the F? I have this move. He cannot push because he's going to lose the rook. I have knight here. This is going to be yo, that's an amazing fork. Amazing. If he pushed thinking it's defended, after he pushed, the rook is actually hanging. I might take. I think if he push, I take, queen takes, queen takes, queen takes, rook takes, and is completely cooked. What do I have? I have knight here. That is something, right? I mean, attack. I guess the more attackers you have, the better. Takes, takes, queen takes, rook takes, rook takes. Is still defending stuff. What about this push? Hmm. What should I do, though? What should I do? What should I do? I have a check. It cannot block because I can take. So it check, block, takes, queen takes, rook takes. I think it's fine. But then my rook jumps in and he cannot take because he's going to be cooked. So check, he moves somewhere. And I want to get a rook right here. Maybe queen gets there, attacking the rook. Too many choices. I think I want to play this check and play this. Yeah, I think I want to play rook to d6, putting the rooks, but the rooks are even better. And if he wants to go here, takes, queen takes, rook takes, rook to d3, rook takes, pawn takes, rook has to move. Okay, he decided to fuck off. That makes a lot of sense. Let's go rook here and let's add more attackers. He can technically still go here, but I don't think that's a good move because I can technically take some checks right there. Too many stuff happening. Too many. We can push. We're trying to lure the bishop away to get the rook in to attack the queen, but we need the bishop to move away. If the bishop went back, I don't think this works because the queen can just move. I mean, the queen cannot actually move because if the bishop here, rook there, the queen cannot go anywhere. Oh, that's beautiful. So as the bishop here, hold on, bishop here, I think I play check first. Because if he takes, I can take back. Oh la la, I think he's losing. I think he's losing the game because of rook to d1. Rook to d1 pins the bishop. Rook to d1, his queen is attacked. The queen cannot go here or here, cannot go here or here because of the beautiful knight, cannot go here or here because of the rook. The rook's already defended. I think rook to d1 is completely crushing. Can he do any kind of attacks? The bishop is pinned. I don't think he has anything. I think he's completely cooked. Rook d1, beautiful move. The queen is completely trapped. Wow, that's beautiful. But I'm down too much time. But obviously, I can convert this. Okay, he decided to resign. 21-24. Whenever they send you a game request, do not accept. Decline it. You have to learn from your mistakes. Even if you win the game, that does not mean you did not make any mistakes. Maybe you made some mistakes, your opponent didn't see it. Now, let's see. 82%. That is horrific. Let's see. The Caro-Kann defense. Okay, I took the center. That was a good move. I had to play h6. Yes, that was correct. Trying to go here with the bishop, trying to remove the defender of this pawn, and then, yeah. Okay, we decided to attack the knight. We took. I had to play bishop to f5. I don't see why bishop to f5, because the rook, yes, can move all the way back. But I don't know. I mean, my rook's not... I don't know. I decided to develop, to protect. He had to play this, but he didn't. I had to strike with e4 right now. e4 takes. The knight has to move. Oh, actually, the knight is cooked. e4 takes. Knight goes here. It's freebie. So this. Knight goes here. We take. He takes back. And queen takes. I'm defending this pawn. I opened up with the bishop and the queen. Wow. I had an immediate e4, but did not even think about it. We took the free pawn. We had to play bishop here, but I didn't. He had to take my bishop. He didn't. Okay. And after a series of moves, we had many attackers. And after this move, rook to d1 completely crushed the game. Beautiful stuff. 21-24. I'm really excited, really happy about this result. Let's play another 10-minute rapid game. Hopefully you're finding these videos helpful. Subscribe if you do. d4. Let's destroy this French guy. Alexander the Great. Okay, so d4 is the move. They can play d5, e5. Okay, the Slav defense. I actually play the Slav defense myself. But here I just like to develop, get the pieces out. Okay, bishop here is fine. We're not trying to go for this knight to b5 shenanigans, but basic development. e3, bishop here. Now, if they play this, Okay, I think we should jump the knight in. If they played e6, I think I have knight to e5. I don't have knight to e5 anymore. So maybe bishop d2. If he wants to take, I can take back. If e6, I think I want to jump the knight in. Very beautiful idea. You know what? Taking this and isolating the pawn and making the pawn a backward pawn. But first of all, I think we take. I think we take with the queen. Okay, now this is the idea. We take, he takes, and then I take, and then he takes back. This pawn is completely weak and isolated in this pawn as well. So I think I'm going to go for this first. He has to take, his queen is hanging. I don't want to double up any of my pawns, so I can go takes, queen takes, and some kind of castles first. But this push might come very soon. I don't want that to happen. So bishop takes, queen takes, knight here. That would be a blunder because if a check, I have to go back and lose this pawn. What should I do? What should I do? What should I do? So bishop takes, queen takes, and rook to c1. Okay, bishop takes, queen takes, rook c1 to try to add some stuff here. I want to place a knight on c5. Bishop takes, queen takes, rook c1. Can he technically push? I don't... So if takes, there will be knight here. But I have to castle first. This is pure insanity. Let's castle. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Just take the effing bishop, dude. Looks like he doesn't want to. Okay, let's castle. Just be careful of any kind of shenanigans on this side. There is no knight jumping in. I'm okay. I love that he did not play this move. Now I have knight to a4. He might play this. I can strike him, force him back, jump the knight in. He wants to go here, and we have to put something right over there on c5. So knight here stops him from pushing this pawn. Because rook c1 is too slow, he can push. So knight to a4, queen here. Yes, we can just jump the knight in. He wants to go there. We have rook c1. He wants to take, I take back, and I try to double up on the weak isolated pawn. See what we did in the opening? We isolated this pawn and this pawn. So now we have weaknesses to target. This is what we're trying to do. We're trying to put a knight there, the rook's behind it, and try to win it. But knight here, the queen is already defending there. So knight here, trying to go there. I think this is the most suitable move. If he jumped here with the knight, we tell him to, you know, fuck off with the move f3. He goes back somewhere else, we don't care, we just drop the knight in here. If he wants to go there, we have rook f. What is that? He's trying to open up some lines. That's beautiful, that's smart. But not that smart. Okay, what about queen c2? Queen c2, pawn push takes, we take back. This pawn is going to be a target. That's a very beautiful stuff. This move doesn't help. Knight here. He can push, can move the queen. He would take, I would take back. He would jump the knight, I would play f3. He would take, I would take. It would. No. I don't want any of that stuff. I don't want any of that stuff. So how about rook ac1, pawn push, queen c2, takes. We're still controlling the square. Some kind of an knight e4. We have this. But there's a problem with the queen moving. There's this move, knight here, attacking this, and if I push, the queen can jump there. I hate that. So what do I do? Don't tell me f4. That f4 is nuts, because the knight's gonna live here. Knight here, pawn push, rook c1, takes, I cannot take. So what do I do? Maybe, just maybe, rook ac1, pawn push, queen here, but there will be queen there, and if I jump here, he can technically take. Annoying shit. Should I play rook ac1, pawn push, queen d1? So I'm still controlling that square. Queen jumps in here. We can push. I guess let's play rook c1. Pawn push will happen. I have to stay on this diagonal to protect against the knight. I can technically even go here, but I don't want to remove the defender. Maybe it's actually fine. Push here, takes and takes, but then jumping the knight in, I cannot play f3. That's very important. So push, queen d1, takes, knight jump here, f3. Oh, he did go for it. Okay, so everything's defended, actually. I can jump the knight in here. He wants to go there. I would be happy to take and double up your pawns, isolate your pawns. It's completely stupid if you went here. So knight to c5. Makes sense, right? I mean, he's trying to double up and stuff. I don't think so. Just simple b3, everything's fine. Knight jumping in there is a blunder. Double pawns in the center, bad. Isolate a pawn, another thing that is bad. We just have b3, right? Technically, we have a3, queen takes, rook takes, knight takes, he takes, and rook takes here. We're up a pawn. The knight can go back if we want, but that is not... should I go for that? a3, queen takes, rook takes, knight takes, rook takes, and rook takes c6. Knight jumps in there, knight jumps in there. He would take, I would take back. But it's equal. It's equal. I don't want equality. I don't want equality. Let's play b3. Knight jumping in here is the most dumb... Fuck me in the ass. Knight takes a6. You dumbass, look. Calculate. Think. I hate myself. I hate myself. Knight takes, rook c2. The queen has to move somewhere. Oh my god. Kill me right in the fuck now. Sorry for the language, but chess is not a game for me. This is freaking war. This is a war. And if you suck at war, you suck at everything. Oh my goodness, bro. Knight takes... Am I blind? Am I blind? 2100 not seeing knight takes a6 is completely blind. I hate this game. Sometimes this game humbles you to the, to the lowest levels. I hate this game. Come on, come on, come on. You had to win. Come on. Come on. Okay, so he wants the queen trade. I don't think I'm going to remove my knight from here, because if I take, he's not going to take back with the rook. He's not an idiot. Queen takes is going to take back with this pawn. I can technically attack his rook. He cannot go here. That's a fork. So maybe queen takes, pawn takes, knight here, rook goes there. All right. I want to go here. Knight jumps there. There takes. Maybe I can try to double up on this pawn. Hold on. Queen takes, rook takes is maybe who? Queen takes, rook takes, knight takes. This move. I can go back. But then I can get attacked and stuff like that. Maybe I can win another pawn, but that is too much. Man, I had to win. I had to win. I had to win. I had it. Should I go queen takes? I think I should. I think my knight and the rook's doubling up. f3 to stop this. I think it's going to be good. What the effing is wrong with you? You gave me a pawn, so after this rook here, we have knight to b4 defending. Knight jumps there, we have f3, he would jump again, we would play this move. He's technically cooked. Me pawn, he cannot even go here, that's a fork. Sorry, I'm just blind. As you can see, I keep blundering, I keep not seeing moves. Why? Definitely I should fix that. What if he wanted to get it, some trades? Hell nah, boy. Knight to c5. Knight jumping here, f3. Okay, beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. What does it do? So if he wants to take, I can take back. So what about rook e1? Takes. He wants to take, I can take back. This is still defended. He wants to attack this pawn. I can technically play rook here. Should I go for that? I should not allow the rook here. So maybe rook to e1. Takes, rook takes back. Yes, we're up a pawn, but very, very sneaky. Very sneaky for my opponent. I had knight takes it. I cannot remove that move from my head. I'm literally crying inside. Really. But hopefully we win this. I'm also down on time because I like to explain my thoughts very deeply. Let's take. If he wants to get some trades, he can. If he wants to trade rooks, I don't know if that's correct though. Maybe jumps the knight in here. I take. He takes, I take, and then he takes back with the rook. I can play rook. What the fuck is this? Dude is using 5% of his brain. I have this move. I now know knight jumping in here. King to f2. Wow. You surprised me. You overcooked. This dude is insane. Let's play king f2. I don't know why, but okay, attacking my pawn. Makes sense. How about rook e2? Rook e2 makes more sense because maybe I have a chance to double up if I want to. This knight can go here. What does this move do other than allowing me to attack you and open up for my rook? This guy is insanely good at making bad moves. Let's go here to attack and let's try to get in on the 7th rank. Let's take everything that he got, but we have to protect this pawn. Okay, now he's defending against this. What should I do that's actually good? What about rook here? Hmm. I mean, always putting the rooks on the 7th rank is, you know, a blood. If he wants to go here, maybe. Oh, wants some rook trades. Are you sure? Maybe he's sure about it. I don't know. If he wants to take, I can take back. I'm happy. I can technically try to do something like rook going here, knight going there to win this pawn, to attack this pawn. Okay, this is what he wants. Give the boy what he wants. I mean, knight here and rook here is winning this pawn 100%. Interesting. Isn't that stupid, though? Rook here, rook takes. I have pawn takes. So hold on. Rook here takes, pawn takes. Can he target me? Yes, he can. I can take, he can take back. I can get the king close. Too many pawns that I have. I think let's go back. If he wants to take, I mean, that's his funeral. Takes, wait, so takes back, knight jumps. Okay, he doesn't want to. Makes a lot of freaking sense. Knight to f4, he cannot jump here because I have this. He can technically go back. I cannot take is going to get in here. Maybe I should use my, you know, king. I think I should use my king at least to try to get somewhere that I can defend these dummies. I cannot go here because I can take. So he has to keep protecting here. Okay, I don't know what this king move is. I want to go here. If he went there, I actually have a check. The king moves and I win this after takes. Rook goes here, I have king d2. That's good, right? Let's go here. Maybe he's gonna blunder this. I have no idea. Check. King gets in, takes like this. Tries to get in. Oh. So maybe he's trying to go there, but he cannot. So this is why he stopped me from going. I don't know. Okay. What do I do? I have rook going back and rook here to win this pawn 100%. I'm wasting too much time. I'm gonna shut the fuck up. Because I really need to win this. If I don't win this, I'm gonna break my computer. Give it to me, use. Give it to me. Give it, 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 give it. But wait, takes, king here. Ah, son of a bitch. Haha, you son of a bitch. Come here. Give me, give me, give me, give me. Take, not here. Thank you. What the fuck did I just do? What the fuck did I just do? I gave him the fucking rook! You stupid shit! Takes queen, takes, I take back, king here, push. Fuck me! You stupid shit. You fucking idiotic hooker. And he missed it. This fucking I had a fork. Okay, shut up. Shut up and win. Shut up and win. In your face, bigot. In your face. In your face. Boom. Owned. Sorry for the language, but I'm super excited about this game. I love this game. You don't understand. You would never understand. D4. The Slav defense, which I personally play. Okay, I developed nothing wrong so far. Bishop, okay, h3. He would never take. He would go back and annoy my ass. So I don't think so. He's gonna go back. That's why I played bishop to e2, e6. I had to jump the knight in. Maybe a rook c1, castles even. I jumped the knight in. Takes, fine. He played bishop here. See? I mean, it's not, like super winning, but the idea, this is what won me the game. The idea to isolate this pawn is called a backward pawn, meaning no pawn can protect it, and this pawn is isolated. So these two weaknesses can be targeted by jumping the knight in here and doubling up the rooks, the queen, getting in, and sooner or later they're gonna blunder any one of these two pawns. And after I took, he castled. He had to strike with c5. See, I told you. My move was too slow. I didn't want to castle. I wanted to make sure he's not going to have this. But after here, he would have a check. I have to go back and maybe some stuff. That's why he had to play c5. He didn't. Now, knight to a4, which gave me, I guess, the initiative here. It gave me some control over this square, which is really important. Rook fd1 had to be played. No, rook ac1. I played it. I love myself. Okay. Knight jumping in here. Okay, that's, yeah. Okay, now look at this. That's an obvious fork. Come on, obvious fork. 5 minutes on the clock and I did not see that. Wow. Wow, that's great stuff. So I had to take, even if queen takes, I don't have to trade queens. So after knight takes, queen takes, there rook c2 to force the queen away, and then we can take the rook. So we want a pawn and a rook for a knight, which is great. But I didn't. I missed it. Queen b5 takes. He took back. He had to take with this pawn, but he didn't. That's a free pawn. He went back. I had to go knight c7. Ooh, knight c7. Oh, knight c7. What is wrong with me? Wow, I should definitely quit the game. Knight c7 attacks the rook and attacks the pawn. I win another pawn. Here I can just simply attack it with f3. I have two passers on this side. Come on, dude. How did you miss this? Okay. Takes. He didn't. Maybe I had to trade rooks even, but wow, I did not even think about trading rooks. But we slowly tried to get in, to maneuver pieces in. He tried to castle, which is not good for him. I went back, wanted to get some trades. We managed to win one of the pawns. That was a great find. Rook b7, beautiful find, forcing him, but he lost the knight. And here I was so low on time that I blundered. I mean, oh my goodness. Fuck me. Dude, I should definitely quit the game. How am I missing these? I missed a fork on a6, a fork here, a knight d7 fork to one. Okay, the knight is not my strongest base. I should definitely, fix that. Knight g4, a check. You win this. You sack the rook. You get the pawn. Super easy stuff. Nothing had to be complicated this much. Here I blundered. I blundered the game away because I'm an idiot. He had to take this rook and then push. He had 3 minutes on the clock, but he wanted to win on my time. That's why he got punished. Should not play on your opponent's time. Play because you know you can beat him. He had to take my rook. I cannot promote because if I promote, he takes with the rook. I take back. Pawn push, and I not in time to stop the pawn. But he had to take the rook. He didn't, and I'm winning. I had to go back, and slowly but surely, okay, now we did not miss the fork, which is great. After we took this, we pushed the pawn, yada, 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 and 21-32. So happy. And thank you for watching.